Hello. Yeah. Here we go. Hi, a Kolchak. There we go. Okay. Hi, Wolfenbach. Yeah, I actually started my game in Denmark. It's random where it starts you, but it started me actually islands. Yeah, hold on. So let me you can see the map here. It goes into Denmark. They call it Greater Germany. So, yeah, I'm going to Flensburg. Here we go. Is Flensburg part of Holstein or Denmark now? Done for Friday night. That was my save. Okay. It's part of Germany. Okay. So last time I finally did the Witches' Sabbath, which was near Strasbourg, and hi Alec Monty, and I won. I defeated the Satanists. I don't really want to say witches. I mean, they call them witches, but and then I had a vision of the Great Monastery, which is where all the Satanic Templars hang out. So I'm gonna head up there. You know what? Did I get George? If I got St. George, I think it's time to fucking ruin this dude's whole career. Very good. Pray for myself. Mm, 49. It's not incredible, but 80 is pretty good. Let's see if Hilda has any. Why is August the leader? Oh, that's right. Guten Abend. Edged weapons. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't remember getting Julian Husp. Riding by a modest amount. Okay, St. Julian can be of help. Stanislaus. We're almost in Denmark. Pull greatly increases pull. Alright, that's what I'm going to go with, because I'm going to do the joust. I'm going to do the joust this time. 78. Alright, here we go. Well, let's see if this knight can get smeared. Hi, Ranger Gonzalez. This is fucking horseshit. He's lance snapped. That should mean that it knocked him off. This is really annoying because I have a superb horse. I had 99 ride, I think, and 78 pole weapons. So this game is bullshit, basically. I'm heading to Denmark. Oh, he's wounded. Whoops. I didn't see that. I'll leave. Just gonna get out of here. Ah, the friendly alchemist. Man, I still have not found any place that has new wind or essence of grace. I really need essence of grace. This is driving me crazy. I have no essence of grace or new wind formulae. Your characters can't be afflicted by disease, but your character's attributes can be lowered through certain special events. And also, as your characters age, their attributes will change. This is the same thing. It's always Eater Water, Breath of Death, Sunburst, Noxious Aroma. There's gotta be a better way. This is really annoying, too, because if I trade, they'll try to trade with Hilda, even though she doesn't have, like... She's gotten these formulae even though she has none to trade because she was the party leader. So like every time I want August to try to negotiate, I have to pray to St. Patrick so that August has a reasonable negotiation or common and charisma. Well, true sight, I guess that's not. Can I purchase? Oh. God damn it. It's really irritating. check out the church, see if there's any decent saints here. Überwasserkirche. Is there a church over the water? Hi, Yegor. Hi, Able BD. The learning curve is hard. I mean, it's an early 90s RPG, yeah. St. Drogo. Helps prevent ambushes. Raymond Lull. I was gonna say that should be alchemy. What the hell? So Raymond Lull gives alchemy plus 20 to 39, read and write plus 30 to 59. In addition, if endurance and or strength are above 9, they are reduced to 9. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. Some of these are thematically appropriate, but they're like, I'm good. Lasdislaus. Speak common and ride, kind of boring. Boniface. Can purify evil sights. 25 virtue. I think Connie, I'll take that. Cool. Script Finch. That's not where I wanted to go. Zum Dortmunder. Guess I gotta pray. And you gotta relax or earn money. You gotta pray. You gotta earn money. Yeah, pathing is kind of rough. This is the first. I mean, I think there's some other non-RPG game that had real-time with pause before this, but I think this is the first RPG that had real-time with pause. First real-time with pause. And it was 6 years before Baldur's Gate brought it back. I mean, brought it back. I don't think they were aware that this game existed, but yeah, it was more of an RTS thing at that time. Schultz, I really appreciate all the time that we spent together. I don't know what I'm going to do after you're gone, but I will remember you fondly. Bye, Schultz. Thanks for your fucking gear. Good luck traveling across the country. Remember I picked that guy up, like, by Freiburg. Real-time with pause is kind of a dying breed at this point. I don't know. I think things go in cycles. So, I would say right now it's not super hot. Where? See, this map is real frustrating. So where am I? I'm in Munster. Alright, now I know where I want to go. It's early, it's 1992. 1992 DOS. There we go. pause time for real. I think real time with pause. I think turn-based games, a lot of turn-based games wound up having really monumental and slow combats that had a lot of dead time in them. And I think that turned some people off for a while, and real time with pause, you know, obviously RTSs were really popular in the late 90s. People were familiar with it, and so it became, I think it just became more popular. And I think for Baldur's Gate, because Baldur's Gate 1, you didn't have that much stuff, because most classes were just kind of attack classes. I don't think there was a lot of stress on the player. I think even in Baldur's Gate 2, and certainly in like Icewind Dale 2, and certainly in Pillars and Pillars 2, you wind up pausing a lot. And there's a ton of stuff going on really fast. And that makes it a lot more overwhelming for people, especially people who aren't familiar with that style of combat. Devonter. Sure. Yeah, RTSs. I think RTSs are going to keep real time with pause. I don't see that going away. But real time with pause for RPGs, I think, is very niche at this point. I don't know. Could come back. Maybe someone will find a way to do it better than we have done it, and then it'll become more popular. I don't know. That's not what I wanted to do. I guess it is what I wanted to do. I think a smaller number of characters, smaller number of actions helps a lot. With smaller combat sizes helps a lot with real time with pause, certainly. I mean, that is one of the reasons we went down to 5 characters in Deadfire, even though there are some people that are still super pissed about it, but I think it makes the combat a lot easier to follow. Why do I keep doing this? Craft guilds. Jeez, it's like I keep misclicking or something. Oh, maybe I need to turn this off. Oh, I see why. I have this drag. I have a wireless mouse, but I had it hooked up to recharge. There we go. Yeah, my mouse feels kind of funny. Why don't you actually look at it, idiot? There's not even an alchemist here. Bye. Where am I? Where is this? Elburg. Okay. Now I see where I am. You ain't Dutch. You ain't much. Yeah, there is an in-game map. It's just really... I think having at least 2 companions in RPGs like ours is good because you get banter between the companions. I think larger than 5 is not. It's just not necessary. I think 5 is like 4. I think would be really solid too. I think 5 is fine. I think 6 is where it starts to get. It's not because people didn't like it or not like it, it's because nobody bought it. People don't buy the game. It's pretty hard to justify, like, let's make another one of these games that no one bought. Freakolit. Yeah, Sandy Peterson was involved in this game. I mentioned in another stream that I met Sandy Peterson, and I told him I loved Darklands, among other games that he had worked on, and he was like, "Why?" I'm like, "Okay." So I don't know exactly what he did on Darklands. I don't know if he did writing. I don't know if he did system design. I just don't know. I can't buy formulae. Well, oh, I can trade though. Solomon's Eyeburn. God damn, I still just this is. Oops, that's not what I want. Well, and I also think that JRPGs, unless they're SRPGs, position isn't relevant at all, or it's only relevant in relative terms, like front row, back row. I will admit I don't play many JRPGs, but SRPGs get very crunchy with positioning and facing and all that stuff. But like regular old JRPGs, position is not super important often. Yeah, how did you not realize that Sandy Peterson did Call of Cthulhu? You know what though? Let's see if I can go to Zwolle via the wharf. I could, but I can't. So I'm just going to do it by foot. Wow, that put me way outside of town. Alright, well, I'll just walk straight up the coast. No worries. Ooh, getting swampy. Is this an accurate depiction of the Netherlands? What did I have to do here? North. Oh, there's a scroll north of the town. Maybe I'll do this, maybe I won't. Let's see what the old, let's see where I can go. Elberg. There's a lot of EU mixing up here. Fine. Well, okay, I guess if I'm going to do this, I gotta go through the swamp. God, this sucks. Swamp encounters can often be bad and you go really slowly. Where's the thing I'm trying to find? So there's a scroll north of Svola. Alright. It looks like I'm going to go around. Oh god, look at how slow I'm going. Yeah, it's 15th century. This is 1403, 1404. What is this? This is probably it. What? Wait a minute. Is that not it? Let me pray to a saint for insight. Hilda will pray to Hildegard. Warrior Pillars TTRPG. I'm doing higher level powers for all the power sources, which has been kind of slow going. I was going to do some more work on that today, hopefully. It's weird. Working from home is pretty good, and streaming is fine. But if I then try to do tabletop work at the same computer that I'm working all day, it drains the life out of me very fast. So I think it's just I don't want to be in this room doing work all day. So yeah, I'm doing the higher level powers for fighters, and some of that is coming from Pillars 2, Pillars 1 and Pillars 2 powers, but also looking at 4th edition D&D, especially because fighters had a lot of really great abilities in 4th edition D&D. Imho. So, Wolfenbach, I'm writing the Pillars of Eternity tabletop role-playing game. Oh, okay. It's chill. Well, maybe I waited too long. I did wait 2 years to go here. I think I got that mission, like, over a year ago. Okay, these guys are chill. Let me just go across these. Both. Oh, that might be the spot. What the fuck? Yeah, we just built this monastery out in the swamp. Frigolit. Since you know I'm an Ars Magica player, well, I was for several years, haven't played it in a while. Would I ever want to try to translate it to a console PC RPG, or is it too complicated to make decent conversion of the rules? I think you could translate the spirit of those rules reasonably well. I wouldn't try to actually copy the rules themselves. I think there are a lot of problems with the actual rules as written, in my opinion. Oh, cool. Chill. Nice candle, dude. The opportunity to discuss arcane knowledge with their renowned scholars. Sure. See, I never know if is it checking my leader there? Is it looking at August? Who knows? Hey, these are some saints I haven't seen for a while. Hi, Ogre Bauk. Fun fact, monks were the biggest consumers of, creators of, and copyists of alchemical and magical texts. Because they were in the Middle Ages, because they were the ones writing almost all texts, period. So, Albertus Magnus being a prime example. Lame saint, okay. Utgardus. Ooh, 60 virtue. Too rich for my blood. Finian. Can cross impassable water for 24 hours. That's cool. That is actually pretty darn cool. And Michael. 72 virtue. Holy moly. Wait, Hilda might have 72 virtue. She has 76. You know, Michael is really good because it's plus 20% to whatever weapon you're currently using. So I'm going to go with that. I hope I don't get screwed on this. Another virtue not high enough. Hate that. Sure. All right. See you later, monks. Monk time. Take the bus part deux. What do you mean? Whatever you pick doesn't make enough effect to change your playthrough? Hey! I haven't seen this swamp tiles in a bit. It's gotta be... Oh, I was gonna say, it can't be two guys. Let's just dogpile this dude and kill him. Bye. I actually think August somehow may have wound up having, like, the best edged weapon skill in the party. Yeah, I can see what's going on. I mean, more or less. Well, yeah, I mean, I know what I'm doing though. And yeah, like I've played this game many times. I mean, I played it when it came out in 1992 and many times after that. So let me take a look at our weapon skills right now. 83 edged weapons, pretty good. 91. 68. That's a bummer. How did Volfield wind up... Well, I think it's because I've been switching her back and forth between using... I was having her use a halberd for a while and then a hammer. So I think that's 83. So, wait a minute. So August is actually the most skilled weapon user. Wow. Remember at the beginning he was having so much trouble? And he's also the party alchemist. The learn by doing system really does let you catch up pretty darn fast. Well, I guess we're on the coast here. I guess I'm going to go somewhere by a boat, I hope. Eat shit. Sammo hung. Bye. That's my shitty Dominican be gone saint. No, that's a separate skill. That's throwing. So at the end of every combat, if you used a weapon skill based on some formula, I think it's trying to roll over your current skill, and if it rolls over your current skill, then you improve it by a few points. And he has just gotten lucky. He's just like, remember August started off with the worst weapon skills. Andicus Finch, given this is supposed to be more grounded than usual medieval CRPG setting, are alchemists analogous to a mage or no? Yes. So you have formulae and you make potions, and potions you either drink them for buffs or you throw them for offensive effects. That's pretty much how it works. Cool dock. So Groningen, they're saying, which is on the North Sea, can go nowhere. I can't even go to the other like Baltic or North Sea ports. Too bad. Rough stuff, folks. No alchemist here. The background images are really nice. Same RNG system, roll over your current skill to improve in the early Dark Eye RPGs, Das Schwarze Auge. My wizard wound up having higher melee skill than the party spider, and he was furious. I also did something similar in my tabletop game that I ran. I didn't know about Das Schwarze Auge in college, but I made a learn by doing system for a tabletop game, and that was part of it. So, what's my stance regarding learn by doing a more traditional skill point system? I think learn by doing, or like a blend of learn by doing and free spending, is nice. The system that I'm using in the Pillars tabletop game is kind of a modified Ars Magica learn by doing system, where when you go on adventures, skills that you use on the adventure, you tag them. And then at the end of the adventure, you get a lump sum of XP, and that lump sum is greater than the amount. It's, I think, inherently greater than the amount than you can get from studying in a season. But it follows a rule called 3 into 3, which means that you have to spend at least 3 XP in 3 different skills that you used during the adventure. So you can't like super duper min-max a single skill. But it does mean that you want to use skills to improve them during adventures, and allows you to get a lot of stuff up generally very fast. And then I think in CRPGs it's a little trickier, like FARM08 just said, because there's no GM or DM there to adjudicate like if players are just kind of gaming the system. Yeah, and then the rest of Pillars Tabletop, you have seasonal activities, non-adventures, which are reading books, training, practicing. Training, practicing are kind of the same thing, and then study with a teacher, or studying phenomena, which is rare. But that allows you to get a lot of XP in individual skills. Doesn't health or endurance increase over time? In this game, no. You get better armor and that protects you better. It's more, well, actually I shouldn't say it's like Battle Brothers, because Battle Brothers your stamina and health do go up. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, my guys actually I think they've aged a little, so I think their endurance has gone down, or strength has gone down. My favorite part of books as a means of levels aren't a thing. There isn't experience that shared effort doing an action. In what system? Take the bus. In Darklands, there are no levels. So if you use weapon skills during a fight, then afterwards they will maybe go up. Yeah, and you can use alchemy, and that's the thing. Like eventually in Darklands, in Deadfire, we got the ability to call abilities. So if you had spells, you could cast them in a scripted interaction, which I thought was a pretty cool addition. Like actually, one of my favorite ones that I don't know if I don't know if a lot of people notice this, but in Pallegina's quest, when you go to rescue her kind of mentor buddy, Giacomo, when you are talking, you can get into a fight, and at the beginning of the fight, they're gunning to kill Giacomo. So if the fight starts, they will almost certainly kill him. But if you are playing a priest and your priest has withdraw, you can cast basically through the conversation. You can cast withdraw, and then he starts the combat with withdraw on him, which is like stuff like that. I think is neat because players are like, oh man, I wish I could save this guy, or I wish I could do this thing in the conversation. I think that's neat. And actually, I mean, I can't take credit for that. That's Darklands gave me the idea to do that. All right, what am I doing in this town? I gotta get out of Nederland. Let's get out of here. Actually, hold on. I need to be thematic for a minute. All right, now we're ready. Now we got it. Now we got it going on. Right? Here we go. I guess I'm just gonna walk through the swamp. This is my Euro mode. Oh man. Ugh. Oh wait. I guess it's not the coast. I need a cap. I need a cap, I think. I don't have a cap to wear. Where am I? Lear. Loads of marshes and Hollands. Nice. Where in the world? Where am I? Lear? Oh. Okay, I'm on my way. I'll go in. Let's go in. Are there any alchemists anywhere? There isn't. Okay. By the way, the other thing Darklands inspired me to do is make it so that in scripted interactions, the person with the best skill always does the interaction. Because this sort of stuff gets really tiresome, so that's why in Pillars and Deadfire, when you say, I want to do a thing, it's always whoever is the best at doing it. Great. Oh, wait. Yeah, and assists. So that's the other thing in the Pillars tabletop game. There are like there are like bonus dice that kind of add up in a ladder, and actually, Scriptfinch, you'll be interested to know this probably. I'm making assist dice always be separate from all other bonus dice, so that you're always encouraged to assist someone and hand them a separate die. So like Burning Wheel, where when someone helps you, you hand them another die, so they can roll it together with their 2d10 and whatever their bonus die is from everything else. Bremen. I think I want to go to Bremen. I think I want to skip a bunch of garbage. Skips a little bit. Go around the coast. Oh, here we go. Continue to Hamburg. Of course I want to continue to... Wait, do I want... Yeah, I think I do. Hell yeah, let's go to Hamburg. Are there critical failures for the help dice? No, they're just purely additive. There's currently an exploding... You can explode downward. If you get doubles that are 5s or lower on your 2d10, you roll another die and subtract it. And if you roll the same number, you keep rolling and keep going, keep going. Magdeburg. I don't think I want to go. Holy moly, that can go pretty far. Oh, that's right. That's how I got up there in the first, or later, whatever. Okay, we're leaving. It's already fall. Do you remember that it had just become spring? It had just barely become spring in the last adventure. Traveling takes a while. This is how your characters die of old age. Largely through travel, which is why I think investing in horses is probably a good idea. Lübeck. That's what I thought. Okay. Well, most people never left their home town because there wasn't a huge amount of reason for them to do so. Traveling meant you're not working, and it was expensive, and there just wasn't a lot of reason to do it in most cases. Also, when you got to about the 15th century, late 15th century especially, travel was heavily restricted for a lot of people. Like, people weren't mobility in general, like moving around and marrying people that weren't from the same sort of like area of control, meaning different lords. Like, you're not doing that. So nice. That is Saint Sebastian. There were a lot of reasons. Ooh. 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 I'm going to conceal this Holzfrau. Oh, it's not a Holzfrau, it's a regular Schrott. Laborers didn't have that much bargaining power. Laborers didn't have that much bargaining power. I mean, there were peasant rebellions through Love Holtzman, Spoonwood Man. Yeah, there were regular peasant uprisings throughout. I shouldn't say regular. There were a fair amount of peasant uprisings throughout the 15th century, and if they had better bargaining power, then the peasant the revolution of 1525 wouldn't have occurred. Things got progressively shittier for peasants overall, non-town folk, people that worked the land, people that weren't artisans or craft people. It just got worse throughout the 15th century. I'm speaking specifically of Germany. Again, Peter Blickel. Oh, now Sebastian, nice. Here we go. Here we go. I did. Which one of you will? I think this is a fruit that gives you much higher strength. So I think I might have August eat it. Cool. So now August is as strong as Hilda. Florian Geyer. Black Band. Wir sind des Geier schwarzer Haufen. Haya ho ho und wollen mit Tyrannen raufen. Haya ho ho. I don't know how a German speaker would pronounce those. I will tell a funny story though. They're random encounters. I don't know if you can get the Schrott encounter multiple times or not. So here's a story that I think is funny. When I first started taking German in college, my teacher was Frau Dorit Friedlander, and she was already, I want to say, in her 70s. So she was fairly old. If you have to fight Schrotts in this, they're pretty tough. So Frau Friedlander was fairly old. It's story time. So Frau Friedlander was fairly old, and she always had a student assistant. So there was always a German or Swiss or Austrian, but almost always a German. We actually did read Der Besuch der alten Dame actually, no, that wasn't her class. Anyway, whatever. She always had an assistant that was usually a German national and an exchange student. And is that the monastery? No, it's not. So they were of varying qualities. They were of varying levels of skill and patience, because they weren't really teachers. They were just German exchange students. So they're just people. And some of them were awesome and some of them were terrible. And my first term of German, we had, her assistant was Florian Grunwald. And Florian was pretty mean and kind of a jerk. And one time we came into class, and Florian was there, and Frau Friedlander was not. And Florian said, "Okay, get out, everyone get out your papers and pencils, and please write down what I'm going to say." Actually, he didn't say please. He said, "Write down everything exactly as I say it." And so he started dictating, and we all started writing down what he was saying. But remember, we had been taking German for like 3 weeks. This is introductory German. And so at various points, like, we didn't understand what the fuck this guy was saying. And I remember someone said, like, "Florian, how do you spell that?" And he was like, "Just write it down." And so we wrote down all this stuff, and he's like, "Okay, please hand in your papers." And we handed it in, and then he started doing stuff out of the book. And we're like, okay. And then like a couple of weeks passed, and then Frau Friedlander came back, and somebody said, "Frau Friedlander, how did we do on our dictation?" And she was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And then we're like, "Florian had us do this dictation test a couple of weeks ago when you were out." And she was like, "I still don't know what you're talking about. I will find out what is going on." And then so basically, long story short, Florian was dictating a letter to his girlfriend in Germany about how dumb all these American German students were. And how they didn't know anything and they didn't understand anything. And he thought it was really funny. And all the dictation was really bad. But he mailed them all, or I don't know if he mailed them all, but he mailed a bunch of them to his girlfriend. But then we all got to laugh at Florian because he was in class and he was reading something, and I'll type it in the chat. So Florian was reading something in English. I don't remember why, but he was reading something in English, and he was reading along, and suddenly Florian goes, "Woohoo!" And we're like, "What?" And he goes, "Woohoo!" And we're like, "What are you saying?" And he's like, "That's what it says. It says woohoo." And we're like, "What?" And we're like, "Florian, what are you reading?" And so he looked at it, and it was, UH space HUH. And Florian, why would he know how to pronounce that? It's very English. But the important thing is that we all got to laugh at him. Because he was cruel. We're gonna cure this plague. Nice. Yeah, Florian was not a very nice guy. There were, for whatever reason, there were a few exchange students like that. There was this French exchange student that just I've met tons of awesome French people, but this exchange student, it was like whatever was going on the first few years I was there, the exchange students were just these miserable assholes. And I was like, where did you find these guys? Like, they are mean. Like, just mean people. It's like... But then later, there was another exchange student, Micah Herdner, who actually, she didn't wind up subbing in for a Friedlander, but she was actually in my... She was a peer in with my advisor in the history department, and she also studied the history of witch hunting. She was a much better student than I was. I assume she actually went on to academic success, unlike me. But she was cool. All right, so we're almost there. I'm a local hero here. No big deal. There was something I was supposed to do here. Oh yeah, that illuminated gospel that I got literally a year and a half ago in game. And that was for the foreign trader. So I'm going to go there. Whoops. Motherfucker. I fucking got that gospel for you. I'm pretty sure I still have that. Oh well. Just gonna do a little praying. I think I got a bunch of garbage I need to sell too. I'll do that before I head out. I'm still really bummed that I have not found a new wind potion. That's irritating. Like, those are really important for these, like, big critical path events. New Wind or Essence of Grace. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, sell stuff. Sure, why not? Let me sell some of this garbage. Buy. 47 quality pike. 30 quality quarterstaff. But it's a quarterstaff. Like, I'll keep one of them. Military flails also don't seem strictly necessary. That handgun might be moderately better than what I have. I should give those potions to August. Can I do that from here? Nope. Hi, WikiLeaks 83. It's a lot of studded leather and a lot of quibbly. Oh, I gotta sell all this garbage. Look at all this. Oh my dear, holy crap. I've been hauling this shit around forever. Oh my god, it's a lot of stuff. $136 florins. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'll just let me see here. This dialogue check at the beginning is just irritating, but whatever. Great. I have so many offensive things, and I don't actually want them. Is Obsidian open? How does the quality affect the weapon's performance in battle? I don't remember, honestly. I think below, I think below a certain value, like if you're in a sweet range, I think it's the effect is minor, but if it's below like 20 or 15, I think it starts getting really bad. Hold on just a second. Yeah, that was Coco. Coco going crazy. All right. We're just gonna leave. We're just gonna go. Bye. Okay, where are we going? Flensburg. Lot of wild hunt now. Let's use my horses. Nope. All right, here we go. Time to fight the wild hunt. Oh shit, we're all wounded. Well, oh, she's out of shot. Please remind me to get more shot. What are you doing? Do you guys not actually have... You have arrows? Why are you not... They're like not... My keyboard is not responding? Alright, something weird is going on here. What in the world is going on? I think there's something bugging out. I think something very weird is happening. What? Okay. That was very strange. What are you doing? That was very weird. Sorry, folks. I don't know what was going on there. Come on, Connie. It's a wild hunter. Yeah, they kind of look minotaurish. Well, stag head, I think, not bull head. It's a Dane. It's just a Danish person. Der Teufel. The classic spirit-shifted Dane. Yeah, by the time driving it away, you can use a Saints can drive it. Well, long term, you have to just beat the critical path. I think once you beat the critical path, it resets the Wild Hunt. So after you do the Sabbath, the Wild Hunt starts pursuing you. And I think after you do the end game, they stop pursuing you, I think. But then if you restart the critical path again, it'll happen again. Is doing the mines necessary for the main quest? I don't think it's necessary. What do we got here, folks? Here we are. Okay, so I need to buy... It's not that wild. It's not that hard. I need bullets. Is this the town where they don't sell bullets? God damn it. The Mild Hunt, yeah. Well, let's see. Sometimes I can buy bullets in the marketplace. No. Here we go. A lot of bullets. A lot of bullets. Let's go. There we go. We're all bulleted up. Good to go. Let me look at August. So Roberto, oh, he's not quite as strong. Chain and scale, and then Hilda. Does Hilda also have chain and scale? Yeah. Fine. Okay. When I find the monastery, I'm going to stop there, but... Iron Spike is the best Twitter. Don't know it. That can't be the monastery. Or maybe it is. What the fuck? Okay. How many times have I read Name of the Rose? I've only read it once. That's it? Bird sang? Wait a minute. What? Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance will be next. Well, yeah, I mean, so something to keep in mind is that this was just at the beginning of CD-ROMs. So CD-ROMs were like same year, around like maybe a year before this. This was 92. And so you had two things: graphics card, memory, which remember for a long time, the price of RAM was $50 a meg for real, $50 a meg for years and years and years. It was like almost fixed for various logistical reasons. So if you think about video card tech, still using 3.5 floppy drives and RAM prices, that really kept the the resolution was like, 320 by 200 or 240. This is 320 by 240. I'm scaling it up, obviously. Um, but right when CD-ROMs became a thing, you started seeing games at 640, 480, which is an incredible increase. It's an incredible increase in fidelity. And I want to say that, excuse me, I want to say that, sorry, I think BG1 and Icewind Dale both defaulted to 640, 480 still in the late, and I'm pretty sure Fallout 1 was 640, 480 native res. So that stuck around for quite a while. So yeah, when you see stuff like this, I'm getting some Valhingen Graveyard vibes here. I don't think this is the Great Monastery. Hold on. We're gonna travel as a group. I don't think this is the Great Monastery. I think this is just a weird ass fucking thing. Is this a Great? I don't think this is the Great Monastery. All right, screenshotting that for a sec. You know what? These guys are pretty tough. Oh, this is where I'm going to start to suffer for over reliance on edged weapons. Let's come on. Ooh, here we go. Let's kill these guys. Mm, mm, mm. Can't really get through, can't you? You know what? That's not what I wanted. Come on. Well, I'm going to take these guys on one at a time. That may be the prudent thing. Come on. Yeah, you can do it. Damn, dude. You are not fit. You are the worst combatant in the party, unfortunately. Okay, now now everybody gang up. Let's go. I thought this armor was going to give me more trouble. I do think that Volfi is actually doing the lion's share of the work, though, because she has that military hammer. Okay, nice. Maybe this is the monastery. Shit. Well, now I'm doing it. Fuck. Except I have like nothing to give back endurance other than praying to saints, which. Ooh, chest. Can you guys just go? I don't know. I don't know if enemies respawn. I Yeah, I don't know. This is real time with pause. It just looks turn-based because everything is so slow. I think Volfi. Who has the highest artifice? Let's find out. Two, not you. 46. 12. Yeah, I think it's Volfi. Would I want to avoid real time with pause? I prefer turn-based. I don't know. It's a hard call. Like I said before, I think a lot of people. Hey, Essence of Grace. Excellent. I think real time with pause is now like a niche within a niche. I think turn-based is kind of the way right now. I've always actually wanted to work on a turn-based game. I prefer it. Hmm. Let's see here. So we got the graveyard itself. Um, there we go. I guess there's just one more room. There might be a stairway though. There might be a stairway that goes down or something. Favorite RPG of all time? Nice. I'm at the Great Monastery right now. There we go. Come on out. Are any of these guys fancy? No, they're just regular Templars. Hey, welcome. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. Come on, folks. See, these tactics, they still work. They worked almost 30 years ago. Go for it. Well, that was kind of a waste. Kind of a waste of a potion. I thought those other guys were going to come out, but they're busy getting in each other's way. I'm going to have Wolfie Harry be a little less aggressive, especially if she's being attacked, just because her weapon skills are lower than everybody else's. Again, my fault. Grounded's pretty fun if you like survival games. It's good. Is there anything in here for me to loot? There is. Cool. See, this is good. This is actually good treasure distribution because it's giving me stuff that I need to keep fighting in here. Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids obviously is a big influence on the vibe of Grounded. For some reason, I remember the Great Monastery being, or maybe I'm remembering the Citadel of the Apocalypse or whatever the fucking end of the game is. Oh wait. Oh, I can save. Okay, cool. Cool, I can save. Are you still saving? Well, I have a save before this, so I have to go back. It's not. Yeah, I was about to say, I think in the graveyard there's. Oh, okay. Cool. I thought it had locked there for a second. Will I play Death Trash when it comes out? Yeah. I played Death Trash at Zoftladen. I got to run around and give feedback to Stefan. That was fun. It's good. It's cool. A lot of the feedback I had for Stefan was just like stuff that as a first time dev, it's like interfacey stuff that he's been playing with for so long that's intuitive to him, and I'm like, none of this is intuitive. Like just controls or tooltips or things like that, default interactions, like all this sort of stuff that, again, if you're a first time dev, you probably just don't think of until people start. What's going on here? All right, it's dog time. I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? Because I'm at this point, I think there's a lot more monastery under this. I'm actually gonna, and it's afternoon. I'm gonna stop here for today. So next time should be the rest of the crazy Templar monastery. And thanks for tuning in. See you next time.